So, hello everyone and welcome to this session. Um, my name is Vidar Sandvik. I'm from Cryptoguard in Sweden. So I'm going to talk about how to secure OTT solutions. And so basically the aim of this session is more or less security, but I'll walk you through it. So, a little bit background about Cryptoguard. We were actually founded in 2007 as a operator in Sweden that thought it was too expensive to buy a conditional access system. So we started to invent our own system, and then we talked to some other operators if they wanted to be a part of it. And they said, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And from that on, we actually started to sell it to others in Sweden. After a couple of years, we had 70% of the customers in Sweden. And what is the speciality actually with Cryptoguard is that we were thinking that the conditional access should be very secure. So we actually introduced this Chinese pricing before the Chinese even came in. So for that reason, we started to grow quite quickly. We had a product which was basically less than half the price of the others. So we then started to go internationally, and we repeated the same thing in Poland. We then went to India, started there. We opened an office in South America. So today we are a pretty well-known conditional access vendor with 250 customers in 50 countries. And because of this Chinese pricing, we have been growing very fast. So we won a couple of prizes last year for being one of the fastest growing companies in Sweden, which is pretty fun. So then when we started to grow, of course, for the content providers, we needed this Farncom audit to be regarded as a highly secure company. And we are a member of also this audio visual anti-piracy company called AAPA, where we are actually participating in fighting piracy around the world. So this is our presentations and where we have customers. And yeah, we are actually pretty proud to be one of, I think we are actually the only CAS company that are growing as we are speaking with increasing revenue. We have no investors, we have everything we do is coming from the income from our customers. So what about our products? Well, we are doing conditional access. We have something called mobile CAS, which is some neat conditional access running inside Android in smartphones and telephones. So we are actually able to provide CAS on terrestrial network on their tablets and phones. We have IPTV solutions, we have DRM, and we also have a complete end-to-end OTT solution. And when we are saying complete end-to-end OTT solution, we really mean complete end-to-end. So we have absolutely everything you need. We have the transcoder, we have the packager, the encryptor, we have the origin server, we have the CDN, we have the OTT server, the DRM system, we have apps for smartphones, tablets, iOS, Android. We have smart TV apps, etc. So it's actually everything from ingest, glass to glass. We provide everything from Cryptoguard. So basically, one benefit, obviously, you don't need to have a system integrator. You will not have the situation that 2-3 vendors are pointing fingers at each other saying, no, it's mine, not my fault, it's his fault. Because you can point it to us, and it's our problem if it doesn't work. So, when we talk about our OTT solution, what is it? Basically, it's a pretty rich solution. We support any kind of devices you need that are in use today. It's a pretty advanced electronic program guide where you can go into the future, say record this, network PVR, you can go into the past, just say play and you will watch it right away. And the product has basically all the bells and whistles you need from an OTT solution. And we also provide like the CDN, but load balancing, the backend, absolutely everything. We have statistics in the system, so you can then build a recommendation engine like this one, so it's sort of targeted to that particular user. And of course we have customers. And our OTT solution is, this is one example of our customer. It's an operator in Czech called Sledovany TV. They now have around 200,000 subscribers using the system, but it's actually like a model where they supply to ISPs, so they have like 500 ISPs connected to this system, and each of these ISPs, they have their own administration system, so they are selling the service. So in a way, it's offered as a hosted model where smaller operators can start to utilize offer OTT solution, very advanced solution for a very affordable price. So it has all the logics you need, etc. I think these presentations will be made available, so you don't need to read everything here. So this is a more technical way of setting it up. With how you see all the transcoding, the encryption, the packager, the CDN, and you see that we support the native DRMs like Microsoft Play Ready, we support Widevine, we support Google, we support FairPlay for iOS. So, but if we go back to, let me go back a little bit here. So why is Cryptolite from Cryptoguard a more secure solution? Well, basically we are a security vendor, we are security experts. So when we have built this OTT solution, we have not just thought about making a great product from feature-wise, feature points, but we also thought about security in all part of this solution. So any kind of break-in anywhere, we have thought about that, how to make sure it will not happen. So one thing, by example, we are Farncom audited. This is from our previous audit in 2015. We actually did a new Farncom audit last week, completed with the highest score, so very proud of that one. So with this audit, the content providers know that we are doing secure solution, and we are made in Sweden, so it's known for security and quality. We actually require that all the hardware in like set-top boxes is audited by an independent security auditing company. So, by example, Riskier is one example. Like the chips used in the set-top boxes, they should be tested and evaluated by security experts. So when you start to deploy set-top boxes, you will know that this is something which is secure. Another thing is, okay, so what about the DRMs in OTT? It's a lot of people are speaking about Microsoft Play Ready, Google Widevine, Apple FairPlay. They are studio approved. Is that really the case? Are they studio approved? I think this is more like a myth, because the thing is, if you look at, if you actually start working with Widevine, I mean, Google. Google is a great company, they're doing great products, but when they made Widevine, they did a great implementation of the devices, and the backend is possible to make it secure, but they didn't really make some guidelines on how to put it up secure. So it is actually possible, if you are doing a pure implementation of Widevine, to make it very easy for the hackers to get in. So, but we as a security company, we have thought about all these possibilities from hackers, so of course we do some additional level of security. We also work with this AAPA in case some issues should happen somewhere, so there we have also access to Interpol, Europol, working with fighting piracy. Again, we have thought about the security also in the CDN, in the origin server, so that when you take a solution from us, you will not get typical hacking attempts. Well, you will get it, but our system will resist it. And of course, the entire solution. We have thought about security and the entire solution. A little bit back to this Google Fair Play, and yeah, I would say what the native DRMs are. It's more like it's a foundation for making something secure. But I will not say it is secure just if anybody has implementing it. I can give you some examples here. It's, by example, device counts, how many devices you use. It's actually not supported. So it's something we have added as a feature to these native DRMs. Geo-blocking, etc. Encryption of keys in the key server. There is no recommendation from these guys. So I'll probably do this a little bit short. I will not use all my time. We have a booth at down there at SU 9922. So it's 9922, easy to remember. So come and visit us. You can talk to me afterwards, of course. And we will be happy to show you this entire solution on our booth. Thank you very much.